Yes, Ambassador Bhashpati Mukherjee, let me quickly draw you in here. Ambassador Mukherjee, what do you make of this latest statement by Pakistan denying Kulbhushan Jadhav the right to appeal? This again would be contrary to the ICJ verdict. This would be contrary to what their own High Court has also stated previously. What do you make of this U-turn, Ambassador Mukherjee?
Actually, I think that they can't persist with this kind of position for long because unlike the ICC, Pakistan has had a history of taking cases against us to ICJ. They have done it in the past. We have won the cases. They tried to, I remember when I was ambassador to Netherlands, they had taken this case about building a small run-of-the-river bridge, and they said it was in violation of the Indus Waters Treaty, etc. So they would not like to be seen in the ICJ as in violation of the fundamental principles of ICJ, which in this particular case, thanks to the excellent legal team that we put up, it was very clear that he had the absolute right to appeal. Now, it is very interesting what General Asthana has said, but I don't think it's going to wash any water with us, because if they are under the impression that we are going to do an exchange of Taimur Rana with Kulbhushan Jadhav, they are very sadly mistaken. First of all, as far as Rana is concerned, we went through a legal extradition process. We never kidnapped him. He was transferred to Indian custody and jurisdiction through a legal recognized bilateral judicial process. That's the first issue. In the case of this poor former naval officer who's been languishing there for more than 9 years, he was, as General Asthana said, and I recall being in Newsx cases when this was being done. He was kidnapped. He was denied consular access. He was denied access to his family. One is not aware of his present mental condition. It looks very bad when we see his photographs. So this could be a pressure tactic. On the other hand, it could also be that since they are denying the right to appeal to their own citizens, they are in the embarrassing situation now of accepting the right to appeal as has been handed down by an international court, the ICJ. But in my experience, I don't think that this is sustainable, because having dealt with the Pakistani delegation when I was there on two particular ICJ cases, I recall, they always come with a full team of American lawyers. In those days, American and British lawyers. They never bring their own lawyers. We bring always our own lawyers from India, and we always win the cases. I think that they would have to back off. But a prisoner exchange, in case that is what is on their mind, is not going to gel, because first of all, there's no comparison between Rana's extradition to India and all the crimes that he's committed and all the information he's going to give, which is going to enable us to catch some more people who are involved in the seniors plot and the so-called trumped-up case against this poor naval officer. So I think that we have to watch and wait. My own fear is that I hope that in the process, because I have very little faith in Pakistan as a country being under the rule of law, but we have a lawyer on the panel, so I'm sure he'll tell us. In my information, I hope that they don't say that we've denied him his right of appeal and summarily hang him. That's what I'm afraid of, that they shouldn't execute him. But I think they won't do that. They would like to use him as a pawn to see whether they can use him, as has been the case in the past between other countries, to do prisoner swaps or exchanges, but certainly not with such a high-profile person that we have, and that is Rana. So there.